Do you have a favorite pair of jeans? Well, I know I do. In fact, I have several types of jeans, and they're just basically different colors of the same jean. So I went to the store to get a new pair because I go through these jeans almost on a yearly basis. Well, I noticed that the price has gone up. Inconvenient, but still I love these jeans, so I am going to get them. Unfortunately, they didn't have my size, but I know the company ships for free, so I placed my order, went home, knowing my jeans are coming soon. And now I've noticed, actually, they're not coming soon. They are continuously delayed. Well, what could have been a really easy and almost always happy customer experience has now turned into one that is more expensive, more time-consuming, and more frustrating. So, we know that businesses try to provide customer experiences that are great every single time, but it's not always possible, right? They have a lot of tools at their disposal in order to help create and enhance those customer experiences, but how do they know what works and doesn't work? Well, that's where we get into our next bowl of acronym soup and talk about metrics. The first three that I want to talk about today are Net Promoter Score, or NPS, Customer Satisfaction Score, or CSAT, and Customer Effort Score, or CES. Now, Net Promoter Score, this is looking at a customer's satisfaction and their really overall sentiment over time. CSAT, which, yes, is Customer Satisfaction Score, is also looking at customer satisfaction, but for a specific product or a specific interaction. And finally, you've got CES, which is looking at the effort that a customer needs to exert in order to get an issue resolved. This metric is looking at direct feedback of ease of use and customer support. So let's go back to that jeans example. With this company and with this particular product, my NPS score is high. But this latest issue has meant that I have a pretty low CSAT score for this interaction, and that can impact my overall NPS. And well, as for my CES, that depends on how the company responds to my complaints over these ongoing delays. Now, the next three that I want to talk about are more indirect. They look at retention, and instead of dealing with customers' direct feedback, they are looking more at customer actions, not just the words. So we have CCR, CRR, and NDR. There's a lot of R's. All right. CCR. This is your customer churn rate. So, much like it sounds, it's the percentage of customers who stop doing business with a company over a set period of time. Oh. On the flip side of that, you have CRR, which is your customer retention rate, measuring the percentage of existing customers that remain customers over a specific period of time. Putting it even more simply, CCR is measuring those who go. And CRR, well, that's measuring the customers who stay. Finally, you've got NDR, your net dollar retention. This measures how well a business is retaining existing revenue dollars from current customers. Now, why does that matter? Well, it's a key indicator of customer loyalty and also the company's growth potential over time. Finally, I would be remiss if I did not mention one of my favorites and one of the metrics that keeps an awful lot of C-suite leaders up at night, and that is Customer Lifetime Value, or CLV. Now, your Customer Lifetime Value is the total revenue a business can expect from a customer over the course of their relationship. You have basic formulas. There are several, but one that we can talk about is to take your ARPU, I know, another acronym, but your average revenue per user, multiply that by your gross margin, and divide it then by your churn rate. So why use CLV? Well, CLV can help businesses understand how to weight these other metrics. Does it matter? Is it important? How valuable is this particular customer and their feedback? CLV can be helpful in identifying and informing loyalty programs, incentives, sales tactics. It can help estimate cash flow and even give a business an idea of how many customers they need in order to be profitable. So, going back to my jeans example, company may look at my lifetime value for their business and say, well, she's worth getting an apology, getting a discount for her next pair of jeans. We don't want to lose her business for good. A lot. We've talked about a lot of metrics today. Obviously, not all of these get used at the same time or even at all. Smaller companies may start with just looking at their CLV and their NPS and grow from there, much like my jean collection.